first, congrats. The first 3 episodes are so cool. Can't wait to see where it's going. I'm curious, when you actually booked the role and you landed the part, how much are you actually told about the arc of the character in WandaVision and Captain Marvel 2? And how much is it sort of like, I just trust Marvel?
When I actually first booked it, I didn't know, I didn't even know the character. There's that, Marvel's very top secret. Then once I found out the character, I didn't know what was happening with this character for a couple of months. So it almost felt like this is not real. I did not really get cast in an MCU movie because it's all so hush hush. There was no press release there. I couldn't tell anybody and they hadn't really said anything. So I didn't quite believe that it was true. And then once we got into it, we talked about the entire arc of Monica during the series of WandaVision, which essentially serves as her origin story in the MCU. And we don't really get into what's to come, but it was announced that she will be in Captain Marvel 2, so that's really exciting, and I'm looking forward to how she will evolve further into the MCU.
Completely. It's how have you been able to describe your character to people? I normally don't ask that, but we only really get a tease in the first 3 episodes of who you are.
I've described Monica as Wanda's neighbor.
Got it. I got it. I think after people see episode 3, they might think other things.
Okay, and I can't wait for them to think those things and for us to be able to actually talk about them.
Completely. One of the things I think that's really cool about WandaVision is that it's a really big swing from Marvel. It is not, it is unlike anything in the MCU. It's completely different. Can you sort of talk about like the risks they're taking with this series?
Yeah, I mean, you say it's a risk, but I guess being in it, it just feels like it just makes such total sense because I see what it is, like the care, the attention, the passion, the detail that has gone into making each of these episodes. Yes, a sitcom, but also this very epic Marvel production. So and then for us to be the Marvel's debut into television with Disney Plus, it makes sense, this correlation between WandaVision, which is a show that pays homage to American television over the decades. And so it's been really cool. They are swinging for the fence, and I think that it will they'll be rewarded with the excitement and all the fanfare. I think the fans are gonna love it. I hope.
Yeah, I can't, as I said, I can't wait to watch more. So hopefully you can actually answer this because we know you're in Captain Marvel 2. Do you know when you actually start filming, and have you heard anything about like the script and the story?
No, and no. And that's not even a lie. Like, no.
Got it. Well, then I'll ask you this question. One of the things about WandaVision is that you guys shot a bunch and then you got shut down because of COVID, and then you came back. Can you sort of talk about what you filmed before the COVID hiatus and then what you filmed after and how maybe COVID impacted the production?
Well, it was actually a planned hiatus because we shot some in Atlanta and then we were going to LA. So crazy enough, once we finally wrapped in Atlanta, which was a whole other saga between the weather and all, we really care. When y'all see this, please know we have put so much into this even before COVID. Like all the things that could happen have happened during this shoot, but more on that later. So it was a planned hiatus. And then once we went down, like a few days into it, the US pretty much shut down. And so then it was an extended hiatus. I don't know what, I know in LA, I was like, I don't know what we shot, but in LA, we shot a lot of the sitcom stuff because obviously the stages and Blondie Street, that's all out there. So we were able to use those facilities.
On that note, I got to go. Thank you so much for your time. Can't wait to see the rest.
All right, bye.